Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? And welcome to this first match for the version 2 of this beta for FFT Revolution. Yeah, so to introduce the teams, we got our updated teams from Lakitu673. His team is Lady Killers on top. And then on bottom for 2 dimes, we have his updated team of Rebels Plotting Rebellion. So let's introduce them. Here we have Lily the Dancer, Willow the Thief, Daisy the Ninja, and Orchid the Lancer. And now for 2 dimes, we have Foxtrot the Chemist, Uniform the Samurai, Charlie the Priest, and Kilo the Geomancer. And I was just going to say 2 dimes, if you look at the first letter of each of these units, F-U-C-K. Yeah, I didn't get that at first, but it's kind of cool nevertheless. Yeah, so my apologies in advance for not having videos up these past couple of days. Like, not all the hacks, but like there were a couple ones that were faulty and were actually causing the game to crash. So as a result, I had to basically manually go out of my way and make sure that every single hack that I wanted to implement worked. So I had to weed out the hacks that didn't work. You saw a couple of those changes. I showed them in the preview. The CT gain, so speed save doesn't exist in its current form. Fury is going to affect the damage output of units, where it says Fury instead of Brave. Right now, honestly, I'm probably going to give this one to... Mr. Pibbs with his Armored Warfare team. Well, for that kind of freaking reason, confusion. Luckily, she's able to cure it. Well, I'm not actually exactly sure who I'm going to give this to, but right now, I guess I might be mistaken. It looks like Lakitu's taking the advantage, and even though that female ninja doesn't have martial arts, she's got like 100 brave, so her damage output is going to be 30% higher than it normally would be. But she'll also take 30% more damage as well. That's the beauty of Fury. There's a little bit of a consequence for getting a higher damage output. Think about that priest in particular, even though she's mid-charging, like if she were to get attacked when she's mid-charged, she wouldn't take a 50% damage bonus. Like, she wouldn't take an additional 50%, so mages are a lot more viable now, and you're not really obligated, per se, to pick short charge. So, everything works, and it's actually quite interesting. I guess I was mistaken originally with Mr. Pibbs winning, but definitely looks like Lakitu's taking this, and I would say it's mostly because of that ninja. 2 units with throw. There's nothing saying that you can't have 2 units with throw now. And you saw that the damage output was very low when she was still charging that race too. That's a very obvious, nope. Oh, alright. Well, luckily that didn't hit the Geomancer. That would have reduced the damage output quite a bit, actually. And throw stone. Never thought I would see that. For how much damage it does, it's just piddly. The damage outputs are relatively high, too. And you saw he blocked with his sword. The Geomancer, because everybody's got innate weapon guard. That's right. Along with the global character evasion, so even if you attack someone from behind, they have a 25% chance of 25% of their character evasion is going to apply from behind. So, and these guys are actually going back and forth quite a bit. I'm just not, even though I implemented these changes not too long ago, I'm not necessarily up to snuff with everything that's going on, but I mean, basically I know what is going on. I guess, how do you say it, like, I'm not able to keep tabs on every single change and all the alterations, and like I said, like, right before I recorded this video, I just looked at these teams briefly, and I'm just very happy that this hack is actually working as intended. And you saw that correctly. I gotta take a look at that. Does he have 0 faith? Yeah, so that was a complete waste. 0 faith, it's not gonna cure shit. So that was a little bit of a waste by the priest. But yeah, no restrictions with their brave and faith values. So these guys are actually going quite, yeah, back and forth quite a bit. I thought that Lakitu had that with the charm, and then the female ninja just kind of destroying. She did lose her float boots though. So as a result, she's gonna be stuck. She can't really hover around the lava that easily. So, understand too that because of the Fury hack and the way it's incorporated with the lower, like, Brave or lower Fury units, I should say, the damage outputs are going to be a lot lower. And with the pre-raw stats basically stating that they all have the same PA as a female, the damages are going to be very low. And that's why the round is going for as long as it is. Maybe it's only been a couple of minutes, but just do note that. For the male samurai and the female ninja in particular, I don't necessarily know if they've already taken place, but those skills, I mean, even though they have 100 Fury, the reaction rate is now Brave plus Faith divided by 2. So there's a chance that even that female ninja or the male samurai, like if they take damage and they're still alive, there's a chance that the reaction ability still won't trigger, because you need 100 Brave and 100 Faith. 100 Fury, rather. 100 Fury, 100 Faith, in order to be able to do that. And damn it, I forgot to get rid of traps. I'm pretty sure you could do that in FFT Patcher, but I just haven't thought about it. Another race too, it looks like. And it missed this time. Ow, that is not good. And you know what? Let's take a look at it. I know it's the middle of the match, but 45 Faith, that could make a difference. I mean, the fact that he's only got 45 Faith probably altered the hit rate significantly. And that Geomancer, right, yeah, with a 0 counter, the male Geomancer to the right of that male chemist is about to crystallize. She better be able to pull it off here. Cross her fingers. I think the 72% is because of the fact that although there's 45 Faith on that Geomancer, you also have to keep in mind that there's, I believe, best compatibility too. And it missed again. Oh my god! So that's probably a permanent kill right there. And yeah, with that female priest having with the female priest having 1/3 MP and move MP up, she pretty much has an infinite supply of MP. That's why she's able to use Raise 2 all the time. It looks like we're gonna have our first unit crystallizing momentarily. Yep. So the first unit down. Holy shit. She's gonna get brought back up, but yep, female thief's gonna just take the crystal. Blade Grasp picking the play, same with innate weapon guard. And that's another thing too, if you didn't notice it right there, but when that female lancer attacked the female priest, Blade Grasp is exclusively dependent on your unit's Fury value. So even though the reaction rate is Brave plus Faith divided by 2, Blade Grasp in particular is exclusively dependent on your Fury value, your Brave value. It's not, the reaction rate is not dependent on both Brave and Faith for Blade Grasp exclusively. And actually I take that back. Same with Arrow Guard as well. And another pointless heal, but then again she was trying to heal herself, so I shouldn't say it's really pointless. It is for the chemist. But yeah, as you see right here, 1/3 MP, she's pretty much got an infinite MP supply. Just to put things into perspective, the Holy Spell from White Magic is 56 MP. The game rounds down, like, if you're going to divide by 1/3, it's going to round down to 1/3 of a, it's going to round down, so like, if you take 1/3 of 56, that's like 18.3 repetent points of MP, but because the game doesn't have decimals, it's going to round down to, it would round down to just 18 points of MP in order to cast Holy. So if 56, yeah, so if Holy is only going to be 18 MP for 1/3 of the MP cost, then everything else is like negligible. So looks like they are gaining speed, which is good. It's pretty interesting. And Protect, not bad. You can read it. You know, I didn't really mention it, but in the description of the video, there's a link for you to check out what the updated changelog. I might have already said it at the beginning, but Protect only gives a 20% damage decrease as opposed to 33% in the original. So it's not as effective as it was in the original game. And the same applies for Shell, except that Shell is a 25% decrease versus a 33%. And 25% chance of triggering that Regenerator. So she's got regen and move HP up, so pretty good use right there. She's tanking pretty well, like a champ. I don't know. I think Mr. Pibbs has got this, mostly because of the fact that it's mostly because of that chemist. The increase in their stats. I mean, although that dancer is up, the thing about her is, she's got to play the role of dancing and killing at the same time. She can't really put that on just the female lancer. She's got a lot more pressure to try to keep up with the rest of the game, the rest of these units, because, yeah, like so, she's just put down, and now it's up to this, female lancer pretty much. And these guys are going to get speed, double turn, all that stuff. And it looks like she's in the range of a... No, not a cure spell. It's probably holy or something. Yep. 63 damage holy. Oh my god. There's probably compatibility too. So she's just put down. And another holy is going to take place for minimal damage. But these guys are going to double turn them. And that male samurai just needs to get in her face and start punching her. For like 70 points of damage. And that was really weird. Did you see that? I don't know what caused that. That was weird. Holy originally did like 60 damage, and now it does 120. What the hell? I gotta take a look at that. That's really weird. Alright, well, she's almost dead. The male samurai's just gotta get in there and finish the job, basically. Huh, jumped out of the way. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, she's used like a lot of holies. Now she's down to 40 MP, but she's gonna run out soon. And this regen and move HP up, that was dumb. Yeah, she should have just moved. Well, then again, that female lancer probably just wanted to preserve the CT and stay alive a little bit longer as a result. So she'd get her turn in quicker, basically, even though she would have got the move from HP up. It still doesn't matter in the end. She died anyways, but yeah, that was quite a long round. Understand that the metagame is going to be a little bit more dynamic in the next patch, but let's get to the next round, see if Lakitu can come and make a difference. Yep. And here we go for this map. Yeah, and I was just thinking about it, but yeah, I kept on saying Mr. Pibbs' team for Rebels Plotting Rebellion, but that's actually for 2 rounds. So yeah, I'm just looking at this spreadsheet right here, and I kind of got the names mixed up. So yep. And 188 damage right there. And that's mostly because of the fact that that male samurai has 100 brave. And he's still alive, not bad. He's gonna die next punch though. They both have 100 brave, by the way. Male samurai and female ninja. And accessory stolen once again, so she's really got one less one jump. And a pretty good heal right there. Pretty interesting. And the reason why that Javelin did 134 again is because of the fact that that Samurai's got 100 brave, so he's far more susceptible to physical damage. As long as she stays back like that, Lakitu will probably be able to take this, but I'm not necessarily sure if we're going to go to a tiebreaker just because of that and that alone. But the main attacker is down, and oh my god, Orchid is just such a freaking tank and troll, but who knows. And he just dodged 5%, yep. That's the global character evasion hack kicking into play. And the chemist losing 1 point of speed. Hopefully he'll be able to just counteract that with Cheer Song. But we're going to find that out momentarily. And good job with the damage split. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, 85 damage. And that's with a 100 brave unit that also has martial arts. Ton of multiplicative factors to consider. No, he's getting healed up. Looks like the same thing as before. It's probably going to come down to that female Lancer. It's probably going to come down to just trying to kill her off. Yep. Even though that chemist is losing speed and they're all losing speed overall, it's right now a 5-on-1 in actuality. It could have been a 6-on-0, but nope. She's just dancing away. Going for a jump for minimal damage. Yep. 50% chance of dodging, and she's got Blade Grasp and I'm trying to remember what else. Oh, she's got 50 Brave, that's why. She's got 50 Blade with Blade Grasp. Luckily it didn't hit the priest right there, otherwise the damage output would have been decreased on her end. And luckily the Petrify didn't trigger on that male samurai. his comrade, the Geomancer. Otherwise, he would have been a little bit in trouble. Yeah, right now it's a 5-on-0, so unless the charm is broken from... Yeah, unless the charm is broken on that Lancer early, she's probably not going to steal anything. And she just lost her weapon, so now she can't do damage for shit. Yep. So, 2 Dimes has got this, and it's going to be the same result as last time. So, I think what I'm going to do is just speed up the video, because I think we know where this is going to go right now. So, yep. I'm just going to speed up the whole thing and not actually cut out like I did last time. And there we go. So, yep, that was actually pretty interesting. Hopefully the next match will be a little bit more dynamic. But then again, like I said before, they're using their female stats, all these units are. But yep, see you guys for the next match between Phoenix 9 and Mr. Pibbs.